3 2-minute rounds. Referee bringing the boxers to the middle for their final instructions. Both men looking good condition. Fast start from Marcus Francis. Already putting Hayden Sheriff under considerable pressure. And Sheriff having to cover up. And now he gets himself into the centre. There's a look of determination on his face. Francis is really determined to turn this one into a real fight from the very first go. Terrific right hand lands from him. And Hayden Sheriff took it well, and he just looks angered by it. Sheriff knows he's in a fight. Just feints with the feet there. Really nice movement from him. Just showing the crowd, showing his opponent he knows what he's doing in there. And he's saying, you can put me under pressure, but I know my way around the ring. I think we could be in for a really special couple of rounds here. Sheriff banging in those hooks to the body on the inside as they tie up. Really active from him, and Francis still hanging on, but Sheriff's landed 4 or 5 short hooks to the body. Interesting contrast of statures. Hayden Sheriff much slighter, lighter looking at the two. Francis thicker set, perhaps packing more of a punch. Hard to tell at this stage. Landed a big right hand on the button, and Sheriff's taking it well. It seems to have a good chin on him, man in the red corner. Francis using that lower centre of gravity, muscling Sheriff back onto the ropes. Just see Sheriff having to use his ring now, to use his ring brain to think his way through that.
Seconds out, round 2.
So will the pattern resume, or can Hayden Sheriff find an antidote to this pressure that Marcus Francis is intent on putting on him? Plenty of feinting from Sheriff, trying to draw the leads of Marcus Francis, who is just for the first time in the fight just taking a back seat, just having a look at his opposite man, not smothering him. Will this play into Sheriff's hands? Sheriff jabs, Francis throws a right, just misses. And Sheriff's got a long reach, and he'll want to try and keep Francis at range, but proving to be easier said than done. See Sheriff trying to anchor that back foot, looking to land the right hand, just getting himself into range, lands it there. Loading that one up and looking for the strength of Francis there, just shunting him all the way back into the corner. I mean, it's difficult when you're up against a strong opponent, a lower centre of gravity. When you get into the clinch, you get manoeuvred around to wherever they want you. And well, Hayden Sheriff has not got size on his side. I think that was more a stumble than anything. Sheriff smiles, the crowd.
Seconds out and clap of round 2 for the first and final round.
That was in the script that Francis would come straight forward, and he has. Better movement from Hayden Sheriff in the corner. Again, Hayden Sheriff's prerogatives to try and keep this one as central as possible. Francis just wants to bustle him back onto the ropes and unload with those big, strong hooks. It's a clash of styles, a clash of interests, and really at the moment it just seems that Marcus Francis's work, although perhaps not overcritical to say crude at times, it's very effective. Nice right hook to the body. Oh, nice. 3, 4 right hooks, 5 where a left hook lands. Well, Hayden Sheriff took it flush, and the referee is administering a standing 8 count, and Sheriff looks disappointed. I think he almost wanted to prove that he could take the shot. It was a flush left hook on the jaw. I think the Sheriff, he's completely got his legs underneath him. I don't think he was hurt there at all, and he's frustrated and angered by that, and I think he now wants to unload with some leather of his own. Shown a terrific chin, Hayden Sheriff. It's just perhaps it hasn't quite had the power to keep Marcus Francis off and keep him in the centre of the ring where he wants him. I think perhaps the look of frustration is that he hasn't been able to show his full range of skills. He's looked defensively cute at times, good head movement, but perhaps he's been outworked over the 3 rounds by an extremely game Marcus Francis in the blue corner.
After 6 minutes of almost non-stop action, very entertaining, we have got a decision from the judges, and it is unanimous in favour of the fighter in the blue corner, Marcus